Learning to draw can be quite a frustrating experience, and the reason is because a lot of the times when you're starting out, you don't feel confident about what you're creating. And you may not even realize that you're improving. Like if you've done it for like a month or two or maybe three, you don't really feel or see improvement in your drawings. Whether you're actually improving or not, that's a different story. But most of the time when we're just drawing, each drawing, we don't feel like we're improving, right? And what this causes is like we'll feel lost, we feel like we're not good at it, and we're not seeing results, right? And I've gotten this question a lot. What do you do when you don't see results? You know, people said, I've been drawing for 6 months, I've been drawing for a year, and I'm just not seeing results. I don't feel like I'm improving. What should I do? And I've thought about this, and I think the problem is what we're conflicted by is that if they feel like they keep going, they feel like they'll never improve, right? We feel like we'll never improve if we keep drawing, like we're just wasting our time. But if you give up, if you stop drawing, if you quit, you'll probably regret it because some part of you enjoys drawing, right? That's why you probably did it in the first place. It's something that you enjoy, it's something that you want to do. But you want to do it well, right? So if you're not doing it well, then you want to give it up. But once again, you have this conflict in your mind because you're going to regret it if you give up. And if you keep going, you feel like you'll never improve. So this is kind of the problem, right? This is the issue with this whole topic of what to do when you don't see results. What's your goal with drawing? I think we have to go, you have to look at your goal, right? What's your overall goal? Are you trying to get good at drawing? Are you trying to just enjoy the process? Should your goal be to enjoy the process more? Because if you're not enjoying the process, then that's kind of a problem, right? We want to have fun with what we're doing. It's not always just about the end result of the drawing, right? Of the art. Of course, that's why we're creating it, because we want something to turn out well. We want to have art that looks great, that we feel good about, that we're proud of, right? But that doesn't always happen every time. I've talked about this many times. You got to detach yourself from that outcome. But if you feel like you're truly not seeing results, then I would challenge you. This is really what I would challenge you to do. I would challenge you to document your work. Go back, keep all of your drawings and kind of either date them or write down on a separate sheet of paper the date that you drew a certain drawing, and really document everything you're doing so that you can go back, you have it in a certain kind of folder, maybe you take a photo of it, whatever makes sense to you, kind of archive it, document it, so that you can, and after a few months, you can go back and look at where you started. Try to see, are you truly making progress? And what is that progress? Are you making any progress? Are you getting worse at your drawing? I doubt that you're getting worse. It can happen. You can create some really bad drawings after you've been drawing for a while. I've done that with paintings. I've created some really bad paintings, even within the last year or two. And I've been painting for like over 10 years now, I think 10 years. And I've created some bad paintings recently. So it happens, but you want it to happen less often, right? It doesn't always happen to me. So I encourage you to really document your work and really try to analyze your work and see if you're improving. If you feel like you're not improving, try to figure out why you're not improving. What's holding you back? What is wrong with your drawings that you feel like they're not good, right? So try to analyze your work, document your work, try to really dissect your drawings and your process, your progress. Try to figure out why, figure out the why, and figure out how you can go about improving if that's something you want to do. So before I go any further in this video, I want to talk about today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. So thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people, probably like yourself. They have many classes on topics including illustration, design, photography, art, video, freelancing, and more. One class I've checked out recently is called Starting a Successful Side Hustle by Ali Abdaal. He just goes through the whole process and gives you a lot of great tips and advice for running a successful small business. So the cool thing is there's no ads on any of the videos, and they're always launching new premium classes. And the first 1,000 people to use the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, where you can explore your creativity. All right, so let's get back into what to do when you don't see any results, or you feel like you're not seeing any results with your drawings. So I said earlier, document your work, really dissect it, take a good look at it, right? Really figure out the why and how you can possibly go about improving it. The other thing I want you to think about is being able to make a decision and stick with it, right? Being dedicated to something. You know, if drawing is something that you really love, you shouldn't really worry about the results, right? It should be something, if you're enjoying the process, you love doing it. It's kind of like how I am about it, you know, it's just something I love to do. It's not something I really care about making a living from. I don't really want to do commissions for people or something. You know, it's just something I like to do on my own time. It's something that I enjoy, I get joy from, and I like to share it with you guys from time to time and help you with it. That's what I get joy from. That's my goal, is to like enjoy the process of doing it. So I made a decision to just stick with it, and I'm dedicated to it, right? So whether you want to continue or not, if you feel like you're not improving and you want to give up, then try to stick with that decision, or maybe don't stick with it, right? I mean, there's no rules for this, right? It's a very personal thing. So try to give up drawing for a while. If you feel like you're not improving and it's not worth it to you to continue, give up drawing and try something else and see if that's something else you end up being better at than drawing. Maybe you will enjoy it more. Try to find stuff that you really enjoy. You know, try a lot of different things. So in the end, it's up to you. It's a personal decision, right? What to do when you're not seeing results. But I would definitely challenge you to make sure you're not seeing results. You know, maybe those results that you're seeing are not what you imagine them. You know, maybe it's not what you wanted them to be. But you kind of have to get rid of those expectations. Try to accept the reality that you're going to improve slower than you think, possibly. And you got to either be okay with that or give up drawing, right? But if drawing is something that you love, you're probably going to regret if you give it up. So it's definitely something to think about. Just try to go towards what you enjoy, right? And just find peace, feel peace knowing that you're making the right decision. You know, that you're going towards something you enjoy, something you love, regardless of your results. You know, don't be a slave to your results. You know, try to accept the reality. You're going to improve slowly. Don't have these grand expectations that you're going to become a master in like 1 month. It's just not going to happen. And just know that your life will improve, you know, based on the decision you make and how you feel about it. You know, and your art will probably improve if you loosen up a little bit and just have fun. You know, focus on having fun, and maybe don't worry about the results as much. You know, try to not worry about it, because usually what happens if you don't worry about something, it'll actually improve. You know, most people say, like, if you're looking for a relationship or something, to just stop looking for it and it'll come to you. You know, things happen when you've tried everything and then you kind of just surrender to it, you know, and just let it happen. So if you're just drawing and you just enjoy what you're doing, you have fun with it, you do something that you love, you're putting effort into it and patience, you'll eventually get the results you want. It just comes naturally. So let it just happen naturally, have fun with it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.